welcome back to the Breakfast Show.
Yes.
Now, of course, we've got our last guest for today, the beautiful Vanessa, s.y.t, who is fortunate enough to have performed in front of great names like Mel Gibson, the Blairs, even a famous Hong Kong
The
couple.
Blairs. That sounds like a rock band. The Blairs.
Tony and Sherry Blair, of course.
Of course, yeah.
You know, Oxide Pang and Lee Sin-ji doing their wedding, if I'm not mistaken. So these are real great opportunities. A lady who is, you know, often performed with her band at the Groove Avenue, and now she is launching her own solo career after singing and after being in the industry for several years. She's got her debut single, they're out soon.
Yes, so if you're wondering what the s.y.t stands for, well, it's time to meet the person herself, Miss Vanessa s.y.t.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the show. Now, first of all, tell us, wow, you've performed for Mel Gibson, Tony and Sherry Blair, and of course, Lee Sin-ji and her husband. Now, how did that opportunity come about?
Yeah, man.
That's really fantastic.
Well, I think, you know, in the music world, we're quite close-knit. And because I perform with quite a number of band members, and we're all quite independent performers. So each one gets their own opportunity, you know? So they call, it's word of mouth as well. So they have seen me performed, and they decide to take me to sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't just like break out in a song and dance.
No, I wish. I don't know to who, but
No, if you did that,
experience.
I'll be impressed, because that takes a lot of guts to do it.
Yeah.
Or enough alcohol in your system, I don't know.
Maybe.
Now, how was that experience?
Well, of course, you get butterflies in your tummy. You know, before everything, you hope like you don't forget your lyrics. You hope you don't stumble and fall.
Do you actually, do you worry about things like that when you perform?
Before you get on stage.
Right.
Yeah, it's a normal thing, you know, because you don't want to forget your words. You don't want to sort of trip and fall and making yourself totally embarrassed, you know. But once the song starts and you're on stage, you gotta snap out of it.
Yeah. Exactly,
you know?
like you took a night shake.
Night shake.
Get there.
Yeah. Like even like when we MC events, that's the same thing. We was like, oh my God, we're going through our script and everything, and we was like, oh, what we need to do. But once we get up there, it's just like we're like on autopilot.
Yeah,
exactly.
Kind of like that,
That's right. Yes, it's the same thing. It's the same.
Now, okay, you've been singing, you know, with your band, Groove Avenue, and also you've been around for several years already, and now you've decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to go on my own. And why did you wait so long to actually do that?
Oh, well, you know what? The sad truth about today's world is everyone wants to do factory work. You know, you got to come out and straight away do it and flat, you know, wham bang, you get it there. But I think what I wanted to do was really mature. And really understand myself, and because every song you do, even if it's a cover number, you gotta infuse a little bit of yourself in it and make it your song. So it took me a while in a sense because I wasn't ready.
So it's more of a confidence thing.
Or just discovering yourself.
Yeah, discovering myself and saying that, hey, okay, now I know what I want and how I want to sound, and yeah, and that's it. But I've been writing songs, in fact. It's just that it's never come to the point of me actually going into the studio and
recording.
Doing it, you see. Yeah.
But you have been like playing live.
Exactly, so that's not a problem for me.
Now, a very similar story is Noreena's. I think she paid her dues, you know, doing the club circuit for a long time before she actually, you know, went into the studios and stuff.
And made sure that, you know, really matured and you know who you are as an artist. Now, with your band, you sing a lot of, you know, jazz. Have you stayed true to that genre, or are you experimenting a little on your own?
Actually, I'm experimenting a lot, because prior to jazz and all that, I wasn't doing top 40s. I was, you know, doing your typical stuff, clubs and stuff. But when I moved on to jazz, I was like, okay, I've decided, I could sing differently. And the songs are different. I've gone back to a little bit of pop and R&B. Actually, that's what I really like. But jazz has actually paved the way for me to sing better and improvise. Yeah, that's all there is, you know, to that. Yeah, so.
Okay, and you know, you've got your two songs on your debut single album. You've got Beautiful Picture and Your Sweet Love. Now, you said you've been writing for quite some time. So are these both songs that you wrote yourself?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about them then.
I know you're going to ask.
Of course we want to know.
Oh no, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
But it's sweet. Your Sweet Love was inspired by my mom, of course. So it's really actually a song dedicated to her. You know, sometimes we don't say we love you enough and things like that, you know, every day. So I kind of did that in the song. And Beautiful Picture was kind of a general thing. Like, you know, I wanted to do something more of a relationship thing as well.
Okay.
So, of course, you know, when
you
you...
gotta sing about that.
Yeah, it's all about love, right? Yeah, if it's not for your parents, it's for somebody.
It's all about heartbreak and love.
But no heartbreak songs now.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Beautiful Picture thing is like, if you know you want somebody or you like somebody, you always have this picture and you always think it's beautiful. So that's how I kind of came about with that song.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of family, who in your family is your musical inspiration? Was it your mom, your dad?
It could be my dad. I think because music has always been a part of the family since I was a baby. My dad was a dance instructor then.
Okay.
So I'm sleeping around the dance studio and all that to music blaring. And yeah, but it started from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like an influence and... And so did you pick up like an instrument immediately after?
No, that's the problem there.
Right.
I can't stick to classes.
Okay.
I'm very naughty when it comes to that, you know, totally no discipline. But my dad did buy me a piano. And I know the chords, but, you know, not a full song. Yeah,
oh
so
dear.
Yeah, tell me about it, right? So, yeah, at the end of the day, I found out I prefer writing, music, and singing. Yeah, and dancing. So that was kind of...
And it states here you sing in quite a few languages as well. I see Japanese, Korean,
Spanish.
French.
It's a must, it's a must, I know.
Really?
You know, when you have so many people coming in from different countries for events, you sort of like need to make them feel at home and you do a little bit of your stuff, yeah.
Okay.
So are you gonna, you know, in order to get that international feel, do you think you will, you know, add a few foreign songs in your album when you finally decide to release it?
Yeah, I probably would, yeah. I mean, you gotta come to the right time, right lyrics, right music, you know, not just do it for the sake of doing it. Yeah, for sure. Even in Bahasa Melayu, for sure.
Well, yeah, naturally,
Why not? Yeah.
that should be
but
one
it's
of the
gotta be
considerations.
of some quality. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all.
Okay. So any thoughts of an album since, you know, you have 2 singles out already? Are you in the process of getting there for an album?
I'm working on the 3rd single right now. Well, I don't want to take too much time, but I'll try, you know.
Yeah, because you've already taken like 5 years.
Get the inspiration going. Yeah, so yeah, of course, definitely.
So as soon as you get to your 13th single, okay lah, make it in the album.
Yeah,
or an EP at the 4th, the 5th single, you can do an EP
Yes, that's
first.
right, yeah.
Because like, a lot, we know this is a trend among Malaysian artists these days to just release EPs,
Yes.
not so many albums. Yeah, it's costly to
Yeah,
make
it is
albums.
indeed. Now, Vanessa, of course, you know, with you being able to sing in different languages, you do have an added advantage. And I'm sure that after being in the industry for quite some time, you've realized that probably the Malaysian music industry has its limitations. You know, do you have any plans of, you know, try to explore international markets and see...
Spread your wings.
Exactly. You know, how it is, you know, Korean pop is pretty big right now.
I can totally see you in one of those K-pop bands.
You know, your dance moves, dancing is one of your things.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the opportunity arrives, I mean, I'll thank God for it. You know, it's a blessing if that happens. But at this point, I'm going to stick to make sure I'm doing something good, doing something that's coming from my heart. And yeah, if the opportunity arises, why not? Why say no to something?
Not?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about some upcoming gigs that you might have. You know, probably people now know of you, and maybe want to come catch you sing or see you live. Where can they go?
Okay. Well, I think as you can see from my profile, there's a lot of private events.
Yeah.
But I try to get into Alexis regularly.
Okay.
At least, you know, twice a year.
Okay.
Preferably. So yeah, hopefully sometime in April. I don't know. Yeah.
Sometime in
We're
April.
trying to arrange a date there. Yeah.
All right, and you know, possibly also no black ties, also another
Yeah,
thing.
that's an
Yes.
option.
Yes. Exactly.
Jazz,
Just too many
watching
things.
Hall from
Oh, Laundry. Laundry does a lot of indie artist gigs as well here. Yeah, that's an option as well.
Exactly.
I'm sure you know. Yeah, of course. It's right across my house. Hence I name dropped it because it's nearer to me.
Okay, so fans of Vanessa out there, if you want to find out where Vanessa will be performing or just to keep in touch and see, you know, what are the most recent updates in Vanessa and her career, you can always visit your website. So you've got a MySpace site.
And a Reverb Nation one as well.
And a what, Malaysia?
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
It's Reverb Nation,
yes,
yeah.
All right. Also, you've got a blog spot. You've got a blog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's Groove V, as in GROOVE, and V as in Vanessa, .blogspot.com. Correct or not?
Yeah. Or you can go to Vanessa, s.y.t.blogspot.com.
Okay,
we're
trying to
rebrand there right now.
Vanessa, S.y.t. What does it stand for?
Well, it's my initials for my Chinese name and my last name.
Oh,
yeah, staying
okay.
true to the Chinese blood.
Very good. So literally you put your IC up there, like IC name.
Pretty much.
My initials.
Initials, yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Vanessa. And you know what? All the best in your career. I mean, you're doing superbly already.
Exactly.
You're just going to go from strength to strength, I believe. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All the best, and we hope to, of course, hear your songs on the radio sometime soon.
Yeah.
Yes, and also the album one day, but no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
I know.
Yeah.
There'll be a deadline for it.
Thanks again, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break here on The Breakfast Show. When we come back, we will quickly wrap up. But before that, we will, of course, tell you a little bit about a new show on NTV7 that you might be interested in. So stick around.
Stick around.